want to break this to you all, but the Joel Embiid era in Philly is fucking over. It really is, man. Like, I don't think this is one of those Tim Duncan, David Robinson situations like we had in San Antonio during Duncan's rookie year, and I believe the San Antonio Spurs won the championship that year. This is just a guy who is chronically injured, who just really is unreliable. You know what I mean? And by the way, I think it's the end of the Paul George era as well. Whatever that era was in Philadelphia. But the way I see it is like the 76ers, weirdly and ironically, it's almost like the Dallas situation, being able to, draft Cooper Flag. They kind of lucked out. They have the number 3 pick in the draft, and they're going to be able to just pick a young player, any one of these, people that like the NBA nerds are kind of like speculating about right now, and just build a youth movement. They've got Tyrese Maxey, they've got Jared McCain, and they're going to get somebody else, Ace Bailey, throw that name out there, or any one of these other guys, and they can just start building around that young core. And then if the Joel Embiid thing ends up working out for them, great. Lucky them. Cool. You have a MVP caliber center who you could kind of plug in and plug out when he's healthy. But the pressure's off, and it's really a good thing for Embiid, man. Like, I don't think he can get through an NBA season and make it to the playoffs healthy. He hasn't done it yet. And if he can do it, honestly, like, it's probably going to be some kind of like Kristaps Porzingis thing where like you can use him in like tiny, like, obviously like hyper supersonic version of Kristaps Porzingis because he's a much better player. But like, just, you get lucky with him one season, and the only way to do it is to kind of manage his minutes all year. But the difference is when Boston did that, they already had a title team. Sixers don't really have that, so it's a little bit more of a quagmire for them, a kind of a challenging situation. But I think it's best for everyone to just start thinking of it that way. I think it's best for Embiid to kind of start realizing that it's not really his team anymore and that the era in Philly for him is over. I think it's obviously best for the Sixers. And I think it's worth thinking about trading Embiid, frankly, if I'm the Sixers. Like, what could you get